I hope you are doing well. Okay, let's play a couple games maybe. Yeah, maybe for 10 minutes. Okay, and we've got the first opponent from US. Okay, this is the first game, so maybe I will start slightly different way. I usually play the d4 move, but let's start with the e4. Okay, and now let's maybe play d4. So Scotch, right? But if he captures, I'm just going to play bishop c4, and this is gonna be Scotch gambit. Of course, another possibility is just to go knight captures d4, and it would be Scotch game. Okay, bishop e7. So bishop e7, I think it is called Hungarian or something like this. More popular is knight f6 or bishop c5. But of course, bishop e7 is just a normal move. But right now, I'm just going to capture that pawn at the d4. Yeah, and I'm just going to follow principles, playing in the opening. So, okay, capture with a queen. Hello ZB, hello Karmar, good evening. Okay, bishop f6. Of course, I have to move my queen. That would be nice square, but okay, queen d5. What can he play? No, I'm a little bit afraid that later he's going to play maybe d6 and then bishop e6 and things like that. So maybe not this thing. Maybe I should consider e5 because bishop f6 looks pretty weird. So maybe e5 and after queen e7 f4. Should I try to do something like that? d6. Okay, let's try. Good evening, Strelats. After queen e7, of course, I'm just going to play e4. I've got no idea about any theoretical lines here. But after d6, I want to make a castle. He captures pawn, I'm gonna capture. And I have got a pressure over f7 pawn. Okay, and now castling, as I just said. I'm just really curious, is that gonna work or not? Okay, so I'm going to capture. I think I can do that. You see, very strong pressure over here. Okay, and now I can capture queen, but I can capture with a bishop maybe first. Or should I capture queen? Okay, let's calculate that carefully. Okay, so if queen captures e5, bishop captures e5, rook f7. Okay, it's not that good because bishop from e5 keeps everything. So maybe I will hit that way. My first move. He cannot capture because he cannot capture my bishop because bishop at f6 is gonna be pinned. So he has to move the king. And the question is, can I do anything special or should I just exchange queens? Okay, king e7. And now question. Is there... Okay, any checks aren't good because king captures f7. Looks that I have to do something with my queen. Okay, queen c4 also doesn't look good. Yeah, maybe I will just capture. Okay, and right now I have to develop my queen side. So maybe should I play knight c3 or should I capture that bishop? No, position is open, so I want to keep my bishop on the board. So I don't want to exchange my light square bishop for the knight. Bishop g5. Let's maybe play knight c3. Yeah, after moves like knight f6, probably I will just move back my bishop maybe to the c4 square. And I would like to move my rook onto the e file. Okay, c6, so I have to move back. Maybe this is a good square. And I want to give him a check and then bring my another rook. And you can see that both rooks are going to... Yeah, okay. I'm just going to create some threats to the king that is in the center. Yeah, I know that position is without queens, but I've got a feeling that king's position that might be important thing. Okay, bishop e6. And now take a look. Rook e1. Bishop captures c4. I capture at e5. Is it a good trade or not? I can also capture, king takes, and I play rook e1. What is better idea for me? Of course, I can play bishop d3 also. But is the bishop d3 good? Okay, I see. Okay, so what should I do? Rook e1 or... Okay, to be honest, I will just play this move. I'm not convinced 100%, but I will try. Bishop c4, I will capture here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I have got some kind of initiative, but the question is, can I take advantage of it? Yeah, I think that, I mean, the only side that can fight for a win in that position is white, because you can see that my pieces are definitely more active. But is it win? Yeah, not so easy. Yeah, this is hard question. Hello, literary night. Good evening or good afternoon even. Okay, I capture here with a check. Okay, he has to move the king, and now, okay, actually, can I capture here at f6? If I capture at f6, he captures. No, he can capture with a pawn, so that would be bad. So maybe just rook goes here. Couple threats in that position. Maybe even something like b3. No, but b3, okay, he can just move back. But definitely he cannot play rook e8, because after rook e8, I'm just going to play bishop f6, removing of the defender. What can he do? What else can he do? King c7? No, king c7, rook e7. Because I think that rook e7 is also a very powerful threat. Rook on the 7th rank. And later maybe I can hunt for my opponent's king somehow. Maybe even something like that. So I would be slightly afraid if I were white, if I were black in that position. Because I don't see any. Okay, what black can do? Yeah, rook d8, rook e7. h6 I capture at f6 and then I play rook e7. Okay, rook f8. So what? Rook e7 that was my move. Several threats. Maybe before bishop f4 move, I can also play b4 to take control over that place and create some kind of checkmate swap. No, but I don't think that my opponent is going to let me do that. Yeah, but what can he play? He cannot play. I think that a good idea was to double my rooks on the e file, because at the moment that thing totally blocks rook e8 move. Maybe you see anyway how black can defend. To be honest, I don't. Maybe I should have played more often e4 move. Okay, c5. He wants to escape to that square. But right now, funny thing is that if I can somehow remove that bishop, that would be a checkmate. Rook e6 would be a checkmate. So this is one idea. And now the question is, can I remove that bishop somehow? I mean, if I play b3, unfortunately he go, let's say, to g8. And yeah, it's not gonna work. So then maybe bishop f4, king c6. Okay, maybe let's start with bishop f4, king c6, rook goes to the c7 square, king b6. Knight a4, king a5, king b5, so I can capture at the c5. This is good for me, but okay, can I do anything better here? Maybe b3, bishop g8, and knight b5, king c6. No, I think that this move, this is just a safe way to win. Yeah, and then king c6, rook c7, and then king b6, knight a4. I think that I can get winning position. Because bishop defends the rook here. Okay. Yeah, and it was important for me to leave that bishop at c4, because after moves like that, I can capture, and bishop at c4 is also hanging. Okay, king goes to a5. So now, should I capture? He captures, maybe I can even checkmate him somehow. Can I? Okay, let's capture and let's check. Maybe king captures here, and I can play bishop d2. No, b5, b3. Yeah, but what's the purpose of playing b3? No, I will just capture the bishop. Okay, b5. That would be nice if I can somehow play that move. But of course, first thing, I have to take care of my knight at a4 at the moment. So what can I do? Because you see, I don't want to lose too much time on thinking how to checkmate, because yeah, more important is just to win. I have got idea, bishop d2. He captures, I captured c4. Pawn takes and rook e5. And can he stop rook a5 move? Yeah, probably he can play a5 himself. Yeah, so this is kind of too risky. Okay, so what? Knight c3 or anything else? I also think about this move, because bishop is hanging. I mean, yeah, it's kind of hanging because he cannot capture because pawn is pinned. Okay, let's play b3 maybe. Yeah, maybe I will try to play b3 and yeah, let's see. Yeah, you see, everyone knows, I mean, I hope that everyone knows that I've got a big advantage. And now I'm just looking for the best way how to transform my advantage into checkmate. And as you can see, it's not that obvious. Okay, bishop c7, bishop d2. This is the idea. Another idea is maybe move my rook to e5. Okay, knight d7. I have to, okay, now this is under attack and this is under attack. So I have to check him. Yeah, but the question is, where should I check him? Maybe at d2. Because if I go c7, if I go to the c7, okay, let's check him here. Yeah, maybe just simple move. Simple solution. So I attack two pieces, but he also attacks my knight. But I made this move because I hope that in the future I can remove that bishop and I can play rook e6 somehow. So should I capture this thing or should I capture bishop? Sorry, or should I capture the knight? Yeah, maybe the knight, because it doesn't destroy my pawn structure. So maybe I will capture the knight. Yeah, but on the other hand, we've got the opposite colored bishops. So this is like, yeah, next bad thing for me. After that move, checkmate. Okay, bishop g8. How can I do something? Because I'm so close. Just I don't see the way how to win. Maybe rook d6. Rook d6, king b7, rook e7. Because if rook d6 doesn't work, sorry, if rook e6 doesn't work, maybe rook d6 works. After king b5, checkmate. So he has to move king to the b7 square. And now another rook is coming. Okay, and right now rook c6 or not. Bishop a5. How can I checkmate my opponent? Okay, because I see that my time is also, I'm also very low on time, so I will make like an obvious move and yeah, and wait for my opponent, because okay, because if I will be too focused on looking for a checkmate, I may lose on time. Now I will just win in a simple way. Yeah, let's make a couple simple moves. Okay, is there any checkmate? Okay, I've got the idea, but no, okay, it's not gonna work because he can escape. I mean, yeah, okay, and he looks that he escapes because he's got a rook f7 move. Okay, so that was really bad idea. Okay, rook e8. No, I don't believe that I cannot checkmate him. Okay. Yeah, let's just play here rook c7. Okay, here, and I'm just going to make a discovered attack. Simple solution. Okay, finally. And after this move, I can I can checkmate him here. So okay, so that was like a long finish. It wasn't like that easy. Yeah, I expected that maybe I can checkmate my opponent somehow, but he has found a. Yeah, maybe I was just maybe there was something just before that, right? So that's the thing. Okay, let me play maybe the next game. Okay, but I think that it was like pretty interesting game, because so it was a good decision. I told you at the beginning that his king is very weak, and my opponent's got a problem on his king. Okay, so let's check what's gonna be the next game. Oh, thank you Karmar, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you very much. Okay, so okay, I see that opponent is not coming for 10 minutes, so maybe I will play. Okay, I've got opponent 24-50. d4. What should I play? I usually play d5, so I will play knight f6 here maybe. And now maybe e6. Yeah, let's play maybe the d5 move. Okay, so finally, okay, it's always queen's gambit. What should I do in that position? Maybe I will play c6. Okay, I'm not a big expert. Hello, Muslio. I'm not a big expert in the Vienna game. So yeah. Moreover, to play Vienna, I have to play e4 in the first move, which I usually don't. You probably mean Vienna line with bishop b4, right? Yeah, I think for me it's a little bit too complicated. A little bit too complicated. But anyhow, it's not a problem, as my opponent. Yeah, bishop b4 decaptures c4. I think this thing is called Vienna. But okay, but my opponent captured at the d5, and we've got this queen's gambit. I mean exchange line, and we will play in this very famous structure called Casbah pawn structure. And White's plan usually in that position is just to make a kind of pawn break, pawn storm here, to create a weakness at my c6 pawn, and my idea maybe to go here and create a weakness here. This is very famous idea. It is called minority attack, because White attacks in the place that White has got two pawns against three black pawns, right? So this is why minority attack. Okay, but I see that my opponent is thinking. Yeah, maybe Ragozin. To be honest, you just need to know that, you know, in US, in Europe, those names are different. So, to be honest, I even don't know what is the correct name for that. Okay, but what happens with my opponent? I always knew that Queen's Gambit is pretty good, but I didn't know that it's that good. Okay, and here is one detail, because White's supposed to play something like Queen c2 and take control over f5 square, because right now I think that I can just play bishop f5 and I can develop bishop, and if after bishop d3 I can exchange bishops, this is of course very good for me, because it was my bad bishop there. Okay, now castling. Now knight goes here. This is also a very common idea at the moment. Hello, Shiva. Nice to see you. Bishop f4. Yeah, okay, that bishop is really annoying. I think that, yeah, that's true. Okay, I will just move my rook into that place. I would like to move my knight into that square. Also, if my opponent plays b4, common idea is to move knight into the c6 square. No, definitely white's plan, I think that white's plan is still the same. Minority attack on the queen side. This is like a default plan in this kind of pawn structure, because this is Casbah pawn structure. Actually, e4 is not a good idea, because after exchanges, white has got a big weakness at the d4, thing called isolated pawn. Okay, but maybe he prepares something like that. It's very risky, but okay. So what should I do? Knight here or bishop f8, or yeah, maybe bishop f8. I would like to move knight e4. Okay, my opponent obviously is waiting, so he's not going to make any attack here. So he is waiting for me to play knight e4, and he wants to focus on the center. So maybe I will just very slowly improve my position. Hello, Mocarny. Yeah, there is no rush. I have got pretty solid position, so yeah, I will just very slowly improve it. Maybe in some lines I can also think of something like that and get rid of that bishop. But this is just the idea. I'm just really curious how white is going to start an attack in that position. Because if white will wait, I think that white will not wait. But if white will wait, I think that yeah, I will just improve my position at the moment before I start any attack. Hello, Morkiam. Okay, we made like 13 moves and my opponent lost half of the time. Yeah, I know that maybe my bishop at f8 is not very like impressive piece, but first of all, I mean, okay, I can always play, I don't know, g6, bishop g7, I can make a fianchetto. That bishop is also, the idea when I wanted to keep that bishop on the diagonal was because it attacks b4 square and it blocks b4 move at the moment. This is why I just did it. So, but right now I think that, okay, white moved to rook to d1, so white is not going to attack there. So maybe this is a good idea to look for, you know, any better place for my bishop. What do you mean? You mean, Mocarny, you are asking about Casbah pawn structure, or what kind of opening do you ask? I mean, definitely. I mean, if it comes about Casbah pawn structure, okay, I will just improve my position. Okay, I will even try this move. Definitely, because this is, you can even read some classical books, right? Because it's very classical pawn structure. Yeah, maybe, I'm not sure was it annoying, but okay, white is waiting. Okay, so now, yeah, I will just try to activate my worst piece, but maybe before that I will bring my rook. Should I do that or not? Yeah, let's bring my rook into the center. Usually it's a good idea. What is he going to do? E4? E4, I think it's very risky. Okay, knight is going here. Okay, I'm just slowly improving my position. Okay, rook e1, so okay, it's not a secret that white prepares that move, so maybe I will just play f5. Now I have to, yeah, f5 is just a move, just the only idea of that move is to block that e4 square. But right now I have got kind of a weak square at the e5, so I have to defend it all the time with my pieces. Yeah, at least this is what I'm supposed to do. But okay, I see opponent 19 moves, opponent's got only 2.5 minutes. Okay, but how can I kind of break through in that position? Because my position is very solid, extremely solid, but it's not so clear for me. How can I do that? Maybe something like that, but it weakens f5 pawn. I cannot play f4 because yeah, he has got a good defense over here. No, I mean, you see, I think that in that position maybe he's just waiting for my attack, right? And if I make any mistake in the attack, he's just going to counterplay. You see, there was a lot of players who okay, how do you call it, who made chess not, the chess doesn't look interesting, but they were great players, right? So usually you call people like this who has got like more positional style, but it doesn't mean that it's not good. Okay, knight d2. So it was a very long time of thinking, but right now there is no threat that he will go knight e5. So I will move my knight to the e4 square. Yeah, I will, okay, f3. He has got weakness here at the moment, so maybe even something like bishop h6, that might be even good. Yes, his ranking is 2450, so much higher than mine. And e4. No, a lot of positional players like I don't know, Andersen, right? And just usually players who prefers to play in the endgame. Okay, now the question is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 things are pointing into e4. I attack it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And also that thing, because I can remove the defender, and also I can remove one piece. So yeah, let's start with this move. And now maybe I will capture here. And now if I capture with a pawn or with a knight. If I capture with a pawn, knight takes. Okay, he wants to exchange 2 rooks for the queen. That would be actually nice for me. So maybe I will take with the, okay, I will take with the pawn first. But in general, 2 rooks are better than the queen. Okay, you can see that position simplified very much, but okay, 2 rooks of course are better than the queen, but I have got a big disadvantage, and that disadvantage is my king's position. That is just weak. Let's call it true. My king's position is very bad. Okay, now attacking here. I have to keep my rooks connected. So, okay, so right now maybe I will just capture pawn at the d4. No, but even nowadays you had got, let's say, Kramnik, right, who played extremely positional way. Okay, should I capture that with that rook or not? For a moment I was thinking that I can check him and after this move I can play here, but then I realized that this thing is hanging. So it's not maybe that good. No, but you know what, I will take it this way and then I will just defend b7 pawn. Pawn has to be defended. Okay, I don't know who is going to win that game first. I mean, me or time. But okay, what would be my plan? Yeah, maybe I can attack his king somehow. Okay, let's play here. Okay, actually it wasn't maybe the greatest idea of all times, as I have to move back. a6, okay. Okay, now I can capture finally pawn at the a2. Okay, I will capture that with a check. Okay. And now I have to capture that pawn, but should I capture with what? Yeah, maybe I will capture with that rook. And I will move my rook behind and just try to push my pass pawn forward. Yeah, and I can push my pass pawn forward, and this position is definitely win. Okay, and even time helped me a little bit, but actually, yeah, two rooks. I have got two rooks, and I have got pass pawn. So one rook is going to remove queen, and another pawn and another rook is going to support that pawn. But of course, I have to be careful because my king is open. So I have to be careful and don't let him give me any perpetual check. Okay, so let's maybe try to find the next opponent. Yeah, thank you. Okay, and we've got the next opponent. Okay, again from US. So so let's maybe play e4 again, d6. So we've got a Pirc defense, d4 of course. Okay, okay. So I've got a choice. I can play Pirc defense or I can play c4 and I can transpose. Okay, I will transpose maybe into the King's Indian defense because I feel more safe playing this thing. But maybe this time I will not play my plans with g3 or any classical way, but I will maybe try to play plans with the f3 move, which is called Zammit variation. But I see that my opponent plays pretty unusual way. I mean, usually in the King's Indian, knight is at f6, not at the moment. Okay, so my opponent wants to exchange everything and he wants to go into the endgame. This is very tempting offer. Yeah, okay, let's play maybe the endgame. Okay, so should I exchange or should I just maybe make a castle? And then if he takes, I take with the rook, and my rook at least is developed. Yeah, okay, let's maybe do that. Yeah, I've got a feeling that my bishop is maybe my worst piece at the moment. So maybe I have to find a way to activate it. No, actually, this is kind of, I mean, that position, I know that it started with a Peer's defense, but actually this is more like King's Indian, or some variation about the King's Indian. Okay, bishop d7. So what should I do? I can play f3 move. Yeah, maybe I will just play f3, or should I play bishop e2? No, maybe just f3 first. Yeah, I wanna activate my pieces. I wanna activate my okay, bishop c6. What is he trying to do? After that move, he's just going to capture. So maybe I can exchange that bishop, like if I use that kind of plan. Yeah, I will try to exchange my bad bishop for his good one. So why not? Then I will try to bring my rook, another rook. I've got the feeling that he wants to play somehow f5. But okay, I don't mind it. Okay, if he wants to, go ahead. It's not a big problem for me. Okay, so let's exchange bishops. Okay, I bet that he will capture and play f5. Or f5 immediately, okay. So I think I can bring my rook and make an X-ray. Also, I can... Hello, Isaiah. Okay, I know that lately it's I'm just using 480, right? I work on that. Do you see such a big difference? Okay, rook d2. Okay, and right now, okay, now my knight is doing nothing here, so I have to bring it. Maybe I will just bring it here or to b5. So yeah, and I will try to use open e-file. Maybe something like that, rook e2, or I should have capture and then play rook e2. Because e-file is gonna be the only open file. Okay, knight e5. So b3 looks like the only move, and I have to be aware that there is a tactical motive of something like that. So of course I cannot play rook from d2 to e2 because it's gonna be really bad. Yeah, so just knight d5 is my next move. Knight d5 looks pretty good. f4, trying to block that position. Okay, so what can I do? Can I remove that knight somehow? I mean, or maybe h4, annoying move here. No, I will try to do it without playing h4. Okay, knight d5 looks like a good move at the moment. Rook f7, okay. That knight is very annoying. But I bet that he also can say that about my knight at the mat knight about the at the d5. Yeah, so what plans can I use? Okay, first idea that I've got is to move it that way and exchange that good knight at the e5. This is one thing. Another idea that I just consider is to, of course, maybe not right now, but I'm just talking about the idea, prepare that move b4 and then c5. Break position in this place. But opponent will, of course, try to push that pawn forward here. This is why, okay, any other options? Okay, I don't see many other options here, so okay, I will just bring my king here, play b4, c5 somehow. Yeah, I just need to activate my king. I prefer more open endgames, not that closed. Okay, maybe he's listening to me because he knows what am I preparing, but also in this position. No, can he play c6? No, he cannot, because for a moment I thought that he just trapped my knight, but okay. Yeah, I know that he can play h5, but okay. For me, it's okay. I will just play maybe rook f2 and wait for his g4 move, so I can capture and make a pressure over that thing at the f4. Yeah, but you can see that position is rather closed. Okay, the only way that I see how can I look for any attacking chances is here. Or okay, h4. So he's blocking that thing. He's blocking that position. I've got some great idea. Maybe I will move my knight to f5 or e6, because I've got plenty of time. So maybe I will move it like here, that direction. Okay, I didn't expect him to play something like that, because now all these g4 moves they doesn't work. So at least I'm safe there, so I can focus more on the queen side. Yeah, Dogtown h4. I didn't want to. I wasn't so convinced to that move. Yeah, maybe h4, but he could still play h6 and something like that. So now I wanna skip maybe to f5. Yeah, f5 looks like a nice outpost for my knight. Also, my next idea. No, I don't wanna sacrifice and exchange here. I wanna break position here and then maybe c5. But I just need to prepare it very, very carefully. You see, I've got this comfort that I've got plenty of time, and I can try to do different plans, right? So it's not like that I have to move and then, right? I can just very slowly prepare my my strike. Because after b4, a file, it's gonna be quite important. Yeah, so this is totally positioned without any tactics. It just just strategy and plans. And this is my plan. Yeah, the good question is, what am I going to do after that? But okay, this is the next thing. Hello, Sunday. Yeah, actually, I'm just at the moment. I mean, I think from that week, I just play only with. I just accept challenges, but only from subscribers. Okay, so b4. Okay, let's play b4. Let's have a try. a4. I should have expected that, but take a look in that position. It's like that pawn. That might be weak. So if I can prepare somehow attack on that pawn, I think that might create some problems to my opponent. So what should I play? b5. He moves somewhere, and then maybe knight e2. Yeah, that would be nice to take that pawn. Okay, but you know what? Or c5 is another idea. So maybe I will prepare that, something like that. Yeah, it's like position is very closed. Yeah, so I have got two ideas of attacking: c5 and then b5. Maybe he wants to play b5 or what? Take a look. Now he has got that thing, so knight cannot move. So if I'm not wrong, this is the right time for me to play b5. Here, here, here. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully not. And surprise at a4. Okay, he can go here and then defend it, but then I've got rook d5 move, and then my rook goes here. Okay, can I go here, or can he checkmate me somehow? Okay, I don't think so. Okay, this position is very funny. Yeah, totally closed position. Okay, that position is so closed. Now I just consider that move. Even sacrifice that exchange. I know that usually it's not a good idea, but maybe in such a closed position. Okay, do I have any other options? I can move my knight to where? To c6. If I move my knight to the c6 square, exchange, does it give anything to me or not? Not really. Or I've got the idea. Yeah, I don't want to exchange, I don't want to sacrifice an exchange. Hopefully it's gonna work. Yes, I've got more time, and this is one of the reasons why I decided not to sacrifice an exchange, because it's gonna be pretty obvious for my opponent what to do. But right now I'm just going to exchange that powerful knight. He has to defend that pawn all the time. And no, I'm not going to flag him. I'm just going to use power of my rooks and the fact that king has to defend it here. When you play with opponent, and now pawn is collapsing and whole position is collapsing at the moment, right? So yeah, this is not when opponent's is very low on time. It's it's not a good idea to flag him, of course, right? Because it's rude. You should just try to create some threats to him that he cannot stop. Just like I did it here. And because he's low on time, he hasn't got, you know, time to react. And finally I can capture that pawn. Maybe I will go, okay, let's go here. For the c7 pawn. Okay, and as you can see, it's over, right? So, okay, I think that was funny game. As you can see, my opponent, he tried to close that position that much, but somehow I have found a way how to break it. Okay, so let's maybe play the next game. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, let's play maybe the next game. So that after that game, maybe I have to play something. Something a little bit more aggressive, because yeah, I mean my opponent played a really passive way, right? Yes, of course you need to be very patient, right? If you want to play games like that, you cannot, you just need to wait for the right time to strike. Hello Climax. Okay, so 10 minutes. Okay, so maybe 5 + 5. No, okay, I've got an opponent from Sweden. Okay, so let's play Sicilian. I told you that. Okay, I mean, it's never too late. GSL. Okay, d4. And okay, let's play maybe pin variation, and let's see how pin variation works against 2100 from Sweden. Okay, I'm just really curious. My opponent is thinking, should I play e5 or not? Okay, he decides to play bishop d3, which actually is not such a good idea. e5 is the only move that gives an advantage for white. After that move, okay, what was the correct move? I can play knight c6 of course, but I can also play e5 and then d5, then something like that. You know what? Let's play e5. One of the first games in that line was played. I mean, actually, one of the first games was played by Alekhine, and he played that line. So now what? Okay, let's make a castle. I want to play d5 finally. Yeah, okay, I will try, but of course. You see, you saw that I'm more like a strategical player, so yeah, okay, d6. Yeah, okay, I didn't play d5 finally, so but opponent has got very weak pawns, so maybe it's not that bad. So bishop g4, bishop e6 also might be a good idea. The only thing that bothers me slightly is that pin. So I have to be kind of careful. But okay, c4. Take a look. What a beautiful pawn to attack. Take a look. I can play rook c8. I can play knight a5, and I can make a very strong pressure over it. So how should I start? Yeah, maybe knight a5 or not. Okay, let's start with knight a5. Don't know yet, Virfschmat. I will definitely announce that, right? Probably in the November. Okay, pawn is hanging, but of course if I take it, b7 pawn is hanging. So maybe queen e7, safe move. Yes, bishop. Yeah, this is funny thing actually. Bishop at the d3. It's like it's a hidden pawn. You can see, right, that it cannot go anywhere. So of course this is a really bad piece. Okay, so what should I do? Should I just double my rooks and keep it simple? Yeah, I prefer simple solutions. So No, actually, November is coming, so I think it's pretty fast. Okay, now the question. I attack that pawn with 1, 2, 3, 4. It is defended by 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So, okay, so I need one piece more at least. It can be queen, but before I move my queen, I have to solve the problem of that pin. Yeah, maybe the idea is to play here rook c6 and then later g5 queen c7, and this is gonna be my next piece to the attack. Hello, Erich. Okay, g4. Okay, so if he plays g4, I can play g5 and then queen c7. Take a look. So today it's like a strategical day, because I'm just trying to create plans, and yeah, of course, even the best plan cannot work if you do not see such a blunder. So I have to play it here. Yeah, and then just knight captures c4. I think that pawn is mine. Finally. Okay, queen e3. Should I capture? Yeah, maybe let's start with the knight. Knight takes knight, bishop exchanges. Yeah, I've got the feeling that he will try to open that position somehow, so I have to be ready. Of course, right now I'm up, and opponent's got another 2 weak pawns, so this is like my next target. c2 pawn and a4 pawn. One pawn is not enough. Okay, a5. If I capture rook b7, I don't like troubles like that. So what should I do? I can capture at the d6. Sorry, at the d3. He takes at b6, rook takes. Okay, let's exchange. Let's just exchange some pieces. And now rook captures b6. Should be good. Yeah, and I have got this pass pawn, which looks, I think you agree with me that pass pawn looks pretty good. Okay, and at the moment I can capture, but also can I do anything else? Bishop e4, queen c2. No, let's just capture it back. Okay, I'm up a pawn. That bishop is, at least for now, it's out of the game. So rook goes behind the pawn. I will try to push it forward. Yeah, definitely I'm better, but still I see that it's gonna be a very long way to win. Especially if my opponent will try to open that position, like open my king and open that bishop. So what, b5 or not? b5, pawn takes, pawn takes. Yeah, maybe I have to play something like this and then f6. So what, b4 or not b4? Yeah, let's go. Okay, rook c1. I was thinking more that he would just try to block that pawn, but if he, maybe he has got different plans. After queen d6, maybe rook c5? No, but it just cannot be good. Because rook c5, I think that I can even play rook knight d7. No, knight d7 doesn't work actually. Okay, because after knight d7, he can capture at, I mean, he can play rook d5. Yes, he can play rook d5, and then queen e6, rook captures d7. So I have to be very, very careful. Yeah, maybe, hello Gonsiorny. Maybe that was like inaccuracy even. Because now how can I, if knight d7 doesn't work, because you can see that there is this tactical motive, too many tactical motives. So it looks that the only move that saves me, at least for a moment, is here. But now I leave my pawn without any defense here. Okay, let's exchange queens. I feel more safe if there are no queens on the board. Yeah, I'm not sure is it too late, to be honest. I just don't know. Maybe this is actually good for him. Bishop e5. No, bishop e5. I take, he takes. I know he can take at f6, but it's not gonna work. Okay, so I think that he made a mistake here. I see that he can capture, but then I capture here and my rook defends it. So I've got a, okay, I was dreaming about position like that, to be honest. No, this is actually really good for me. I mean, I hope that I'm able to win. Okay, and now king e7, rook captures h6. Yeah, not so sure. King e5. No, king e7 actually. No, still probably doesn't work. Yet the best position for the rook is behind the pawn, and his rook is behind. His rook attacks my pawn from the back. So, yeah, my pawn is very weak at the h6, and this is a serious problem. Okay, so if I can sacrifice that pawn and then play, let's say, I don't know, b3, it's not gonna work. Or maybe I can just move my king. King d5, rook b6, move my king to c5, rook b8. This is a really good question. What am I supposed to do? Okay, you know what? King e5, rook captures f6, rook h7. Or king e5, rook captures h6, b3, rook b6, rook c3. Maybe something like that is good. Because after king g7, I'm a little bit afraid. Yeah, hello Berzik. Yeah, I'm just a little bit afraid that after king g7 he can just wait, and I cannot do much. I cannot do much because to win that position I have to advance my king, and my pawn structure is pretty bad for that. Okay, so I will take that risk. Yeah, I know that. I mean, king g7 little bit too passive. Let's try to play in an active way. That would be perfect, but he's not going to let me do that. And now I want to move my king and just promote that pawn. Ah, king e4. Okay, but actually looks that he made some inaccuracies because he shouldn't let me move into that square. Okay, I go here. Okay, I think I've got a good feeling about that position. Take a look, my king is there. So yeah, it's enough for me to play b2, and it's like I'm there. b2, rook b3. That would be perfect. Okay, maybe I will just move my rook back. You know this famous idea, this bridge idea. Maybe I can try to use it here. Or even there is no need to use any bridges if I can just move here and just promote it. So I think that, yeah, Lucena position, but Lucena position is slightly different because Lucena position, I know for sure that if we can remove all these pawns, it should be, of course, win for black. This very famous ideas. But right now, no, okay, I will just play b2 and move my rook here and here. Yeah, rook goes here, he captures, king takes, he takes g5. Okay, is that win or not? Don't tell me that it's not. Okay, I don't have a time to calculate these things. Okay, I bet that he's going to... No, I don't know why he didn't capture. He should capture at b2. And to be honest, it's not so clear for me. Because right now I can correct my king's position. And take a look, I can just promote... If I can promote the queen, it should be win. And I can hide behind his pawn. Now b1 is coming and it's over, but I have to check it. I will just check it right after the game, because this is just to, yeah, and I win. Okay, but let me just check it, because this is just okay. In that position, instead of playing king g5, more accurate for my opponent was definitely go here, king takes, and king takes probably, yeah, king takes g5. Take a look, rook takes e3, and now he plays, because after that move probably rook f3, but he can play h4. And now the question is it possible for me to is it possible for me to move back my king in the right time, of course? I don't know, to be honest. King c3, sorry, king c3, h5. I go king d4, h6 here, h7, and I win. Okay, but that would be too nice, right? Because instead of playing h6, he may try and play this thing. Okay, to be honest, I don't know. Yeah, maybe my king is too far, but I think I can give him a check. Okay, check or rook g3 at the moment. Rook g3, h6, rook g4. No, I've got a feeling that my king is just too far. It is just probably too far. Because after this thing, king e5, h6. Okay, I don't know. Here, h7, I go here, and I win. But he can play g5, but king goes here. Okay, so it looks like if I play very accurate way, I'm able to win. Yeah, so this is like, yeah, I will just move back. I have to check it with an engine, maybe later. But okay, from my analysis, it looks that I should win that position, right? But okay, okay, if you suggest that, okay, I will just use this live analysis. Hopefully it's not gonna lag. Just tell me do you see any lags there. Okay, what does the computer say about that position? Okay, it was here, and now what does the computer say about rook b2 move? Probably it's lagging, but just let me know. King b2. Okay, computer says that black is slightly better. No, okay. After a couple seconds, computer's got the same conclusion just like I did, so that it's gonna be a black's win. Okay, so okay, so it was black's win, but also remember that I was very low on time, so yeah, I mean quite low on time. Okay, let's play the next game. Let's see who's gonna be my next opponent. Okay, or you know what, maybe also I will send 5+5. Maybe I can find my opponent faster. Yeah, and as you can see today, I just play more like a little bit longer games without any 3 minutes, so I can talk and I've got more time to make some analysis, right? So that's the thing. Okay, Gonsiorny. Okay, and we've got the opponent from I don't know. Okay. Okay, here, c4. What country is that? No, it's not. At the first glance, I thought that this is Algeria, but I think it's not. If you take a look, it's like DZ. What the country is? DZ. Okay, no, sorry, Algeria. Okay, so okay, it's you are of course right. Yeah, maybe hello Rui Lopez. Yeah, maybe there was a draw somehow, right? But you see, this is like practical the game. This is the difference that when you play the game in the practice, you cannot use engine, right? So both sides are making mistakes. I think that before the end game, I made a couple mistakes, so that's the thing. Okay, we've got the next game. You can see that this is Queen's Gambit, little bit unusual with that bishop before very fast, but okay. Hello, Richard. Okay, knight f6. I usually play g3, but okay, you know what? I will play maybe g3 here also. And then I will just, because this is my favorite place for my bishop usually, to move bishop to the g2 square. So I'm just going to transpose that position into the Catalan. b5. Okay, so he's just correcting my knight's position. Knight at e5 is slightly better. Hello, Apple. Awapin variation. Okay. Sorry, I totally forgot to answer you. I saw your question before. Sorry for that, but you see, today a lot of things is happening. So yeah, I forgot about Awapin variation against the Sicilian. I mean, definitely, if Black knows what to do, it's like it's not gonna give you an advantage. But on the other hand, I think that if you don't want to learn all of these main lines, that should be this is a good solution, right? If you don't want all these complicated main lines against the Sicilian. But definitely, if Black knows what to do, you cannot get any advantage there. And my idea is to attack that pawn at the c7. So, okay, should I capture here? No, then captures and then queen d5. And queen d5 and he has got something like that. I missed that thing, to be honest. But if I capture queen d5, I capture later at c7. No, probably it's not enough. Okay, let's capture this way. Hello, DJ Mad Dog. Okay, and you see, I have to, this is the biggest weakness that my opponent has got. So I have to fix that backward pawn somehow. This is my plan. Couple times in my life, h5. Probably it was like a misclick. Maybe he wanted to play h6. Couple times in my life, knight g5 works, and something like that works for me. So maybe I can I can do something like that, but it's not gonna be that easy. Okay, c5. What is he trying to achieve? Okay, now this is a really good question. Can I play this move? Queen captures. Okay, queen captures. I captured b7, rook c7, c6. Okay, let's have a try. Okay, I'm blind. I only considered rook c7. Okay. Okay, I'm totally blind. Okay. Okay, how could I not to see that? No idea. Yeah, but blunder happens. What can I do with that? Okay, so what? So probably queen b2. I have to play something like that. I don't want to sacrifice my queen. Maybe it's a little bit too early for that. Okay, I just need to say that I don't like my position. Yeah, okay, queen is at the good b file, but I don't like my position. And the main reason that I don't like it is because I have got double pawns. And you can see that 5 pawns, okay, I don't have any more double pawns, so he solved this problem for me. Okay, I have to take it. Yeah, okay, now it doesn't make sense to mention what I wanted to say, because it's a different position. And the thing is that I'm down a pawn. My bishop is probably superior to the knight, but is it enough? Okay, let's play an active way. No, I mean, if you blunder a pawn, it's also not that good. Okay, I just need to try to play in an active way. Okay, let's play e3. Very active move. Okay, at least my rook on the 7th rank is pretty good. Okay, a5. What he wants to do. Okay, now the question is, can I trap that rook somehow? Maybe like playing f4, but pawn is hanging. Rook would be trapped, but just only that pawn is a problem. Maybe e4 is a solution, but I could play e4 before. Yeah, let's bring my rook here. I mean, bishop c6, I do not see the point in that move. Okay, I will exchange that rook and try to get that pawn. No, bishop c6, rook c8. Actually, this is really bad for me. No, but still he can play a4. And I'm a little bit afraid that he can promote. Yeah, he can promote pass pawn. So definitely. Okay, I have to move my king. King is very important in every endgame. After b3, I'm just going to capture. And I'm just going to rook c1. And I just hope that my king is gonna be faster than his knight. Good that my bishop restricts that knight. This is only good thing that in that position. Okay, I have to guard those things. Yeah, bishop covers b1, but okay, so knight d7. Okay, I'm a little bit afraid. No, to be honest, for beginners, I'm not sure. Does it make sense, for example, to play knight c3 against the French, because this is like too complicated thing to do. I would. Okay, 1 second. What happens here? What he wants to do? He wants to give me a check. Okay, I just need to do that. I have to remove that pawn from b2. If I capture knight d3. I know he can capture pawn at f2, but okay. For example, against Against French, I would recommend, for example, just exchange or closed variation. Just something simple that you don't need to learn that much. This is why I think that Awapin can be pretty good. Something that is not very complicated, but it's good. Okay, but I see, okay, but going back to that position, you see that I'm in trouble. I'm down a pawn, and what is even worse in that position is that my rook cuts off my king. And yeah, rook is kind of bishop d3. Yeah, but what do you mean bishop d3? Okay, but take a look. Okay, this is a really bad idea. Really bad idea, because right now, take a look. I think that after king c2, okay, first of all, my king can move back, and second thing, that knight looks like it's trapped. Is it? Ah, okay. d3. Okay, I see. No, Tarrasch variation in the French is knight d2, and advanced variation is e5. But take a look. If I'm not wrong, okay, he has got this safe square there. Okay, so for a second I thought that I'm just going to win that knight, but okay. And should I remove that knight? Okay, let's capture. Let's play rook f4. Rook f4 or not? Rook f4, rook a8, rook h4. He checks me. Okay, let's try. Yes, closed variation is e5 in the second move. I won by resignation. Okay, I know that usually I don't have any problems in endgames. But my opponent definitely, okay, I don't know what happens. Maybe he wanted to offer me a draw or something, and he by accident he resigned. Okay, but take a look. Just one thing. I was afraid what happens after here. Rook goes here, skewer. He takes here. I wanted, to be honest, to go here with my king. And now take a look. He goes here, I go here. After that move, I capture. And then king g2 here. Probably I've got some chances to make a draw, but actually I'm not 100% sure if he can take that pawn. And I don't like to defend such a position at the moment. I had got some chances to make a draw, but definitely it wasn't like very easy way to make a draw. But okay, my opponent decided to yeah. Okay, just to make a draw. Okay. Okay, what can I say in that position? Okay, I think that it was the last game that I did today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you on the next streams. You can check me. I stream a couple times a week. And right now we are going to make a ride. Please say hi to a very nice Polish channel that they are doing a great job. So please say hi to InfoShach. And okay, thank you very much and have a great evening. Hope to see you next time. Bye.
Temat, jest tutaj taka lekka autopromocja. Zachęcam do...
Po co to robimy?
Zachęcam do kupna. Jeżeli ktoś czarnymi chce się tego nauczyć i nie dostać